Hello. I'm so glad you came. Yeah, must be Sunday. And it's my turn to welcome you to the Advancement Center. And now that you're here with us, our prime focus is to welcome you to the world of magic and miracles, where you will identify and feel deeply once again that distant memory of what once was so vivid. And that time was when every day brought a new magic, a new discovery of this new place where everything appeared as some form of magic. And you all knew it, perhaps forgotten, but that was your childhood. Yeah, every one of us has been there. We share that together. Yeah. That was our childhood, where everything we know naturally and take for granted, yeah, it hurts me to say this, had to be relearned, practiced, and anything before that was obliterated. Now, what does that mean? We learned new skills. We learned to copy, emulate, uh, pretend, memorize, and imitate what we saw others doing. Yeah. And science replaced nature. Yeah. And we also had our minds manipulated into rigid thoughts and things written on the blackboard. You could see I feel this very deeply because childhood is magic. So we have to put on our memory caps and remember. Remember who we are, what we are, the fun we had, and the joy we brought to so many people. And to describe the world that we look around and see is, well, it has been hijacked and manipulated and engineered and structured according to the logical outcomes and financially lucrative. But where is the magic? Our magic has been commandeered and commercialized to fit into an amusement park with a hefty price of admission to enrich the investors? Yeah. But the good news is that magic and miracles belongs to you. It is your birthright, trailing beauty from your origin, your original being taking shape and form. And a growing awareness of the miracles you came here to deliver. And your purpose? To uplift humanity. You have that power. And together, we all can truly accomplish that through magic and miracles. Now, the Advancement Center's first task when we began this platform years ago was, and I have it written here, our purpose, the first purpose, was to introduce the elevated platform of living in such a way that it can now be experienced by everyone. And there's another level that takes everyone past their own logic and presents a completely isolated joy in the connections that present themselves on a daily basis. This is the bubble that makes everything blend in a harmonious dance that calls forth the beauty held by each individual person and delivers an aroma of gentleness to all its surroundings. We deliver the detail. You will know and understand that everyone has their own special world that is not subject to any of the logic that surrounds their everyday life. That is the premise that we all share. And it's achievable. And that elevated platform greets you wherever you happen to be. One moment, please. Let's see. Okay. I lost my place for a moment there, and the chair is being obstinate. Yes, here we are. These are gems that I have access to. And what's the use of having them hidden and unexpressed? They must be spoken. They must be shared and celebrated. And here it is. The world of magic and miracles is reality that takes no notice of thought and expectation and needs no feedback to be able to deliver its perfection in every moment. Like this one. There are no rules, and all interaction takes on a form that is perfect but unpredictable in every form. All mystery disappears into a mist of fantasy and reality that has no explanation, and the logical world appears, this is my favorite line, appears as a stagnant painting on the walls of reality. Your well-being is assured, but your state of being is unknown as you take on a new vision of the day and see the real picture from your vantage point in the unknown. Even when you return to the accepted activities of the day, there is no guarantee that what you see will remain. At a moment's notice, everything can change, and the physical structure can move to make room for your adventure. Nothing is fixed in position, and reality can change in a moment. Your plans will have no reason once reality in its physical form changes in front of your eyes. This is the world you have entered, and this is the world of your Creator. Know nothing and experience all things as you move throughout the day, and the night will come to author a new experience in the endless world of magic and miracles. As you step forward in the world of magic and miracles, you can bypass everything and be at that point where cooperation and harmony fill your life. There is no need to go through any process because you are not connected to the same timeline that presents itself in the world. If you change your timeline, then the events that you now see in front of you will simply change. And you will be presented, yes, and you will be presented with a perfect end result without going through any process at all. The word process always reminds me of processed meat, and that's not natural. The magic is at your fingertips, and it is time to exercise the skills that have been hidden for many centuries. See past the obvious consequences of everything you have in front of you and pull from nowhere a reality that you recognize as yours. Live that reality and make it flourish in every moment. There is nothing to stop the majesty of your being and its ability to perform miracles once you live in the reality of this existence. Experience every part of your life and don't waste time by building belief systems that will prevent the existence of the unbelievable. Live the unbelievable, and the magic will become a natural part of your everyday life. There is so much joy in speaking those words, in listening and realizing that's your life we're speaking about. It's your very existence. It's what you do every day. And every morning when you wake up, it's a brand new one. And you get to exercise that all over again. So these are gems spoken before and deserve speaking again to you who are listening. We are the advancement team of 4, a quartet with different voices, appearance, frequency, tempo, and vibration. We're all different. We're all leading lives. We've all come to experience what we thought was life. And then upon waking and being introduced to this world of magic and miracles, we had to express it, to share it, to make sure that everyone can benefit from what we had to learn. And that's our team. There's David, who broadcasts twice a week now, on Monday and Friday. And then on Tuesday, Kenya broadcasts. And comparatively new to our quartet, adding a most important voice, is Adrian on Saturday. And then again, once again, it's Sunday. And it's my honor to be here, to greet you, and to introduce you to your own magic. And we welcome it. The world needs you. And humanity is growing in harmony, cooperation, and learning to work together. I can't think of anything more urgent, more important, and more valued than this opportunity to share with you. We each present via advanced technology the magic. And then what happens, this internet, this advanced technology, all of a sudden and magically becomes beyond technology. That's important. Beyond technology was originated by Robert Young, the creator of the Advancement Center. We have welcomed each voice as humanity is beginning to recognize each of their own pitch, range, and heart's desire. And I see that I skipped something that I wanted to share with you. So after I finished describing what had just gone before, I had a little note to myself reminding me that there are frequencies being transmitted every second of every hour of every day, and to remind everyone to check the levels in which I can't read my own writing. I see. To check the levels, unlike the levels of what's under the hood of your car. Right. Isn't your car your outer vehicle? Because we have an inner vehicle that carries you and makes sure that it's high fidelity energy. That was important because you just can't fill your car with water. It has to be high octane. It has to be premium. You have to have paid top dollar. And don't overlook your own vehicle, your own beautiful physical being. Now was the time I described the quartet and the fact that Robert Young was the creator of the Advancement Center. We have welcomed each voice as humanity is beginning to recognize each one their own pitch. You don't have to copy anyone, and you don't have to belong to a section of sopranos, altos, tenors, and bass. You have to recognize your own pitch, your own range, and most of all, your heart's desire. And then join in as each play their part in the symphony of the spheres under the baton of the great conductor, your creator. Can you hear it? Wow. There is so much to be enjoyed and to share and to introduce others to their magic. And speaking of magic, this is a time when I share the magic of what happens in my life every Thursday night when I attend art class with Mandar, who is a beautiful leader, an introducer of new things, and delivers his own magic on his canvas as we all join in on a Zoom call. And something very special happened as I was drawing in pastel this Thursday. There was a deep recognition of one who has been inspiring me all along. How do I say this? Well, this felt, I can't see this way. Oh, there we go. It felt so familiar. It looked like maybe perhaps what I've done before. And then I recognized that we were copying Claude Monet. And that's what felt so familiar. I don't know if you'll piece that together, but it was extremely meaningful for me because as I said, that feels familiar. And yet it was one of the old masters. So how do we know who we're following? How do we know who's inspiring us? Be inspired. Love what you're doing and create something beautiful. You are already beautiful. And we love you. And we wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and an amazingly magical future. Thanks for joining me. I am Barbara.